somewhere in this vicinity. We don't know exactly where. I am sure you have a plan for locating it. 77, your waypoints are a little more complicated. You've got an IP up here, which is essentially a hold point for you to just wait at. Don't know why it's not set properly.
Oh, hold up.
Your first waypoint after your IP will be the unknown SA3, at least a rough location. Your second one after initial will be the SA6 rough location, so that's at Jira. And your third one after that initial point will be the known SA3's location. That's your secondary target, if neither of these two require your assistance to destroy them. Okay. I'll scroll up to assigned altitudes. I'll take questions or comments on these to start with, because I'm aware they may need changing.
Yeah, we'll overall need a higher altitude for our arms to do.
Good. Okay. In which case, that's what we'll be expecting. Any questions on the op plan as a whole?
Yes. Is there a specific tasking order that we have? I think from our IP down to the target, it looks to be about 40 miles. We can hit that with harms at probably 30 at 20,000 feet reliably, but that puts us within like 20 miles of that SA3. So is the 77th going to go through and hit that before we begin our run-in, or is it just going to be kind of once we get there, just go in and don't get shot down?
The plan is for you to hold up here. You know, being 20 miles away from an SA3 is not a scary position to be in.
Yeah.
They're relatively short-range SAMs. Launch your missiles, fall back up north. Again, we're going to be doing the same as last week. We're going for time of suppression, and chances are, if you're suppressing the SA6, you'll also be suppressing the SA5 here.
SA3.
Sorry, SA3. Apologies. Wrong sound system. Wrong single-digit
just
sound
remember
system.
your SA3 maximum range is just shy of 10 miles and up to 60,000 feet, so you should be okay.
Yep. 103. Do you guys need suppression support from either 34 or 77, or are you happy to go in there and try and locate it without suppression?
Locating is not a problem, killing is, but we'll fly out to the side and let our decoys from the Air Force trigger them, see what happens. We'll have to wing it, essentially. We're not a white wizard sort of deal, so...
If you wanted to take a couple of towels on a jet, then you can.
Nah, we'll do without. We'll do what we can. When there's an opportunity, we'll go in.
Okay, so we want 77 to flush out its location for you to then target, correct?
I mean, looking at that flight plan, they're gonna anyway, so...
The plan was to hold 77 in reserve for whatever they were needed for. So whether that be the SA3, the SA6, or the other...
Okay, let me rephrase. The blue blasters are gonna, so... I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff going through that area, so I'm sure someone will trigger it.
I'll clarify. The blasters won't fly beyond about here. They won't go any further south of here, really. They'll launch arms around here.
Yeah, then Harms will be flying over there.
Yeah.
Stuff is gonna fly over the area of the SA3. Let's not be too anal about what it is that's flying in the air.
Okay. If at any point you guys need assistance, put a call in on Darkstar and we can coordinate getting 77 in if we need them. 77, you guys happy to be essentially quick reaction to whatever needs the most support with?
Yeah, I was going to ask for clarification on that because the previous ATO had us as SEAD, and this says deed, but it sounds like we're just supporting suppression. Is that accurate?
It's a little more complex than that. Essentially, I'm equipping you guys. I'm saying you guys bring your standard Weasel kit, and we'll have you either support with suppression or destruction, depending on what the flight primarily attacking that target needs. If no flights need help, then you've got this SA3 out to the east that you can weasel the hell out of.
A word of caution is that site and potentially part of the path that the blasters will be taken in is within launch range of an SA5.
Right. Have we been engaged by an SA5 in that location before, have we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Alright.
Okay, kind of stick a note in Task Force HQ for me, would you, at some point after this one, just of that thing's existence, so we can get it on the list and start planning with it in mind.
Just the
And
intel
if you guys
officers.
can get me coordinates for it, that would be extremely useful.
Yeah, we tried doing it on our initial recon mission in the Jira, but things went
Yeah.
south pretty quick from there.
They did, didn't they? Okay. All right. We all happy?
Living the
Do we have a code word that will be broadcasted when Hornets will deploy the harms? So suppression will be effective.
Yeah,
like,
the
Magnum.
code word is Magnum.
Yeah, we'll be calling Magnum, and
That's
we're
true.
going to attempt to
I
have
know what
a
the
harm
code
in the
word
air
is
the
for
whole time.
harm. I'm asking for just the correlation with others. Do we have a specific?
Okay. We can just call in if that would help. We just call
Okay.
Joker
Yep.
1 in.
How long the harms will be in the air of that? You will shoot them at 20,000. Am I correct?
Yeah, so we'll
At
shoot them at
20,000
20,000. We're going to shoot them with ideally a 60-second separation or so. And
Mhm.
so you should have a harm.
They'll probably be in the air for about a minute and a half. That's what we had last time. We're gonna expect the same.
A minute and
So
a half. Okay.
So as soon as we call Magnum, it's gonna take about a minute and a half until they hit the first target, if they do.
Baz, you said that from this point here, it was about 9 minutes to target, correct?
Yeah, from middle point we have 20 miles. So
So from here,
no, the middle one, the waypoint 3.
waypoint 3.
This is our IP point. Yes, we have 20
Okay.
miles towards Jira from from this point. So I think more or less at this point the harms need to be fired. So
So if you'll call, say, 30 seconds from that point, we can start our run-in so we can... Because from our holding point, we'll have about 10, maybe 20 miles to go before we can launch.
okay, copy. No worries. We can agree on something and we can give you like we will be 10 miles from the IP point.
Roger.
We can give you comms.
Yeah, just distance and speed, and I can figure out how long it'll take you to get there.
Yeah, we'll be flying around, I don't know, 550.
Rudge.
So,
On the deck?
on the deck.
There's no better way to fly that bird. It's fun. Trust me, you should give it a try sometime.
Yeah, you
like
need those two
25
engines to get your
miles
fucking
from the
brass
IP.
balls off the ground.
55.
Yeah,
Like
I
fucking
got
lunatics.
chainsaws on the wingtips just to cut shit down.
Alright.
But then,
Yep.
like you, at that speed on the deck, you're doing 8 miles a minute. Just saying. I'm not sure. You need less than 3 minutes for 20 miles.
It's not bad.
I mean, that's what 500 miles an hour do.
Yeah, especially.
So, just for timing sake.
Cool. Alright. So, if no one's got any further, then we will break off into squadron channels and I will hop in and let you know when we get to join. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good
Yes.
flight. Good luck.
Good luck.
See ya.
We're gonna hop over. How's it
Yeehaw,
going,
everybody.
gentlemen? Hello.
Hello. We go use the PV mode, right?
Yep. Thanks for the harm table. That's good work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
put
that
the table in.
So that'd be
Yeah.
108 for the SA6 and 123 for the SA3.
I think the set rate of the
Well, which
SA3
raiders are we gonna see
first
first? It's
is
gonna
1 to
be
2.
It's gonna be
We're gonna
the
go for the tracking
SA3s.
right
Yeah.
on, aren't we?
Track, okay. Like when
That
it's
will
smart,
effectively take it out. If we just hit the search radar, there won't be. They'll still be able to
There's
target us.
Yes. I got it for in the and I
But I
bet
don't know what Jesse planned. Maybe he's not coming? Let me check.
What do you say?
He's AFK. I don't know. He said nothing.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I heard you're leading us tonight.
Who's leaving?
You, Torch.
What do you mean me?
You're literally Joker 1-1 in the knee board.
Oh, I thought you said leaving with a V, not
Ah,
a.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
I'm flight lead
Leaving.
for today, so I think just for today we'll keep loose formation to the right the whole entire time. I don't want to walk into somebody else's. Hi, Jesse.
Hello.
Hey.
Um.
Finally decided to join us, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you guys had it covered. I mean, I'm just gonna be sitting on somebody's wing, so what do I need to know?
I thought that was
Yeah.
what I was supposed to be doing.
Well, we're both gonna be doing that. I mean, you're gonna be on my wing, I guess, but
Yeah, see, you have to do work. I don't have to do anything. I like that.
Just a question. Are we have we gone down to comless as communications less departures where we're not talking to tower on departure? Are we still okay? We are. So we're doing it by lights.
yeah, I mean, you'll have lights off until you get on the cat, and that's just a night thing. Like for daytime departures, you don't ever turn on any lights.
Right. I'm saying the
on
ship
top of the
lights.
tower
Ship lights
at
that
all.
tell you when to launch or not.
Oh, I don't know that we're. I don't know if
We
we
didn't
actually have
have
the ship
them
lights going.
last time, so
'Cause
I
we don't have a
wouldn't
cat, or
count on that.
yeah, we don't have anybody doing tower stuff for carrier. I don't think.
We don't have a tower controller
Because we only
at the
have
moment.
Slick. Yeah,
Not for
That's
we only have
right,
departure.
yeah.
controllers.
At
And
least,
then
so.
if the 14s land before us, then somebody might do it. But other than that, I would expect us to not have anything. We're also we're like on the line of case 2, so if
like
weather
that.
deteriorates,
Well, the weather. Now, is that current? What I see in the plates, the briefing plates we just got scattered 15,
should be, yes.
17.
And
Is that
yeah,
thousands or is that?
yeah, so I'm not sure because it's been wrong before. And in my mind, that says 1,500, but I think Slick meant 15,000.
It's 1,000 because I think the way it's set up in DCS, you're supposed to add 3
Yeah.
zeros instead of 2. So
Oh, that's
I
so
think
weird.
we'll be
So
fine. And scattered is not that much coverage. It's not that big of a problem.
Yeah, well,
honestly,
it's
so.
in the briefing.
Shouldn't
It's
be.
scattered/broken. So
Then that is a problem. Yeah.
but it still will be fine either way. I think it's 15,000, so I think we might be okay.
We'll see.
but
We have
if-
Mark 1 eyeballs. We can use
Exactly.
those.
Fine, no matter
Can we
what.
decide how we do the mission first?
We're gonna get out there. We're gonna shoot the thing at the thing, and then we're gonna go home. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. That's how you lead flights. Okay. I thought I was the only one that does it so badly.
I'm joking. So I'm kind
That's what I
of
would say.
I'm thinking of doing the run in instead of at 20, maybe doing it at 25,000 feet, just to give a little bit more cushion for our harms. I think minimum distance, like your last harm should leave the rail like 20 nautical miles out, and then it's gonna be a turn due west. So just turn.
Yeah, but 20 is
27
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is that SA5.
Yeah, there's
shot
a
at Allah's, and
exactly. Yeah, it's shot at us before, with very little warning. So like the sooner we can get those harms off, the better. Now, Admittedly speaking, I probably have the worst practice when it comes to arm usage. I just let them rip every single one. So I've never really done like a staggered launch. I might do like 30 seconds, one, and then do my turn 270. So I don't know if anyone else has any experience.
Well, we did it last time. Exactly the same thing.
I know how I've always done it, but it's more complicated.
Yeah, complicated is complicated.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's not that complicated as long as we make 90-degree turns. And you could make them like check turns too.
Yeah, we could. What we could do, like, what I might do,
because I always just fly a pattern basically, like fly a landing pattern at altitude.
I mean, that's simple. Nothing
So
complicated.
you're basically doing like
except for
like
hitting your
a
time,
hold.
but that's complicated
Yeah,
anyway.
you're doing a hold in
Well-
the air. You shoot your one. You do a turn, and then you shoot the other one. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, and you separate everybody out so that rather than a rectangular pattern, it's a square pattern, and you have one aircraft in each corner. So say you have a 10-mile. Well, I mean, you want what 30 seconds in between each launch. So say you're doing 400 knots across the ground, which is about what we're going to be doing.
30 seconds is a pretty tight interval. I would do it
It's
in 1 minute.
that's pretty standard. Here's if we wanted to do something complicated like that. Here's what I would do, because I'm gonna be the leftmost element basically. Basically, I would start my turn first. You all would keep flying forwards as soon as. So I would launch and then turn. Once I turn onto my theoretical downwind is when the next person would launch and then turn.
Yeah,
And then
that separation, because you have to have the right separation for that.
Yeah.
The separation is 7 miles
On
7
what
miles.
at
speed?
400 knots.
You could
400. Oi.
400
You
ground
want us to
speed.
burn fuel?
No,
Ah,
no,
ground
this is
speed.
400
Okay,
ground
okay.
speed because you have
Makes
to do it on
sense.
ground speed. Yeah.
Makes sense.
But it's about 7 miles will give you approximately 30. So if everybody holds 400 knot ground speed, depending on the altitude, we can calculate ground speed. Actually, we have ground speed, so we can just target 400 ground speed.
Yeah, that's not going to be too much of a problem. It's just the timing. Like, everyone's going to have to understand the timing. What does the flight think? Do we want to do this? Are we committed to this idea?
Well, is there any other way?
Thank you so
No?
much for the
Okay,
follow.
let's
Welcome
do
to
it.
the stream. Yes, we're going to be.
I
We're
think
about
we
to
may
do
as well
some.
try
It
right?
worked last
Streaming
time, so it can't
today.
be that bad. The only concern I have on that idea is when somebody is has a harm that doesn't launch. What do you do in that situation?
I mean, as long as we're doing the setup, I mean, we're going to be doing a pre-brief mode on the harms anyways. We have the waypoint. Make sure you do waypoint designate. Make sure you're putting a code. So put the SC3 codes from the page who gave it to us? Was it Marlon?
SC6.
Yeah.
We all did that last time, but still somebody couldn't launch for some weird reason. DCS.
It's been like a little weird with me before, but I just went up and did some practice before we logged on right now. So
If
I
we're
have
doing
never
30
had
seconds intervals, it's not that bad.
Because if somebody
actually.
misses, it's just another 30 seconds, and you
yeah,
still
it's
have a
just another
harm in the air.
seconds. We have what, 2
Exactly.
harms and 3 bags is what our loadout is today. Yeah.
2 bags is what I've set it for.
Okay, 2
2
bags,
bags
and 3
and 3 harms?
Yeah.
I'm gonna land at Interlake again.
So we're gonna keep an easy pace. We're probably not gonna do anything more than like 250 knots when we're up at altitude then.
Yeah,
Just to,
indicated.
just,
You're gonna have to
just to
lead us
conserve
with,
fuel, because heaven forbid if
fuel
we're doing
economy.
300, we're gonna be on fumes by the time we get back to the boat. So
We
yeah,
can
we're not gonna
also
make-
always go mid-air refuel.
We have to. If tankers work tonight,
yeah.
we have to do it on 2 bags. That's a must. I can guarantee you that.
Now, we could do our hold higher. We could do our
Yeah,
hold at like 30,000 to save fuel.
We could. I mean, we don't have a run-in time, do we? Are we going to be waiting for Darkstar to tell us something, or?
We're waiting for the chiefs to give us a time.
Okay, so we are holding. So yeah, so then we have to hold at. Yeah, well, we'd have to hold basically at our initial point. We get the word from chiefs, and then we'll announce run-in, and then we're already going to be basically within range of our harms area, because I think the distance between the two waypoints isn't that much anyways.
It's quite small if it's
Yeah.
the same as last time.
So that
We're
means
looking
we
at about 30 to 40
realistically
minutes.
we want to be launching way further out than 20 nautical miles. We should be done. We should be done launching everything. So we might want to start at like 35. That should be able to walk us in to, you know, another launch at 30, another launch at 25, and then, you know, last person launching, and then we're already in our orbits kind of staggered out, right?
Yes, and I'm gonna pull up a ground speed calculator really quick. Just do my. Actually, I can just do this on my E6B.
Sorry, Brisk, we're right in the middle. I'm talking with my flight mates right
Do we
now.
have
We're
wind
briefing, but
altitude?
yes,
I imagine it's.
I'm
fairly
definitely a
similar.
plane enthusiast. I'm
Fairly
also
calm.
a actual real
Fairly
life
calm.
commercial pilot, working on my
Is
flight
it
instructor
too much?
certificate at the moment.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, we'll have to refuel on the way home.
Well, yeah, again, just
Definitely.
keeping our indicated airspeed a little bit lower when we're up at altitude is gonna help with that. It's not gonna help the harms, gifting them energy, right?
Yeah, but the flight computer should be able to figure out.
Yeah.
I have a knee board that tells us harm ranges through different altitudes and airspeeds, so I
Yeah.
may be able to just chart it really quick while we're up in the air. Let's see.
Are we using aircraft pull-up or harm pull-up?
Harm pull up.
I mean, if we have
Yeah.
to hold a consistent speed, harm
Yeah.
pull-up will be the easiest.
Yeah.
I
I don't want nobody
ground speed,
stalling
what-
when they're trying to conserve fuel and, you know, do all this. Yeah, and we're at our range as long as we're at the least like Angels 25 or Angels 30, right? Like it's gonna help our fuel situation. It's gonna help the harm. So that's the primary way that we're gonna be accomplishing extending the range and extending the lethality of the Magnum. So we'll probably do Angels 30 today.
Okay.
Okay, let's pull up the. Okay, indicated altitude is going to be. What altitude are you wanting to fly at for the best performance?
30,000. Yeah.
Okay, so if what's our altimeter setting?
Something
It's,
super low. It's like
2852.
2852.
52, Roger. And what is our temperature?
30?
30.
30 to. Okay, so assuming standard
30.
flaps
Yeah,
rate,
30 on the ground. Yeah, and then just do the
Yeah,
math up to that
should be
altitude.
10, right?
Should be
It's 2 degrees per
minus-
1,000.
Yeah, 2 degrees per 1,000 feet Celsius.
Actually, it'd be negative 10 degrees Celsius. And to
Dang,
get.
that's cold up there.
Yeah, it's always going to
let's
be
say-
negative degrees when you're up at altitude.
Okay, so 250 indicated, which is probably the lowest we want to go, is going to be 450 knots ground speed
Wow.
Well,
at 30,000. So if we're running 250, which is fine. I mean,
250 is
four-
slow as hell.
450
Yeah,
ground
right.
speed.
The
I mean,
flaps are going
if
to be deployed on schedule by that point.
300.
We're not going to be maneuverable for
Yeah.
defending or anything.
Well, the
No.
idea with that would be if we went defensive, you dive and get in, you know.
Yeah, just start
Um,
going at the least 20. Angels 20,
I mean, okay,
and then
so
go to that still point.
300 indicated. Would you rather do 300?
Let's do
I'd rather
275.
do 25
Yeah.
angels.
Gentlemen,
Okay, 25
Yes.
angels going to be.
Yep.
hello. You're good to
Hello.
join whenever you're ready. Just remember we're on one pool server. So, the IP and everything in the briefing channel. All right.
I mean, at Angels 25, 400 ground speed
Wait,
is
hold on.
250 indicated.
Wait, hold up. What server are we on? Is it the...
We're on Paul's.
Is it the American one or is it the German one?
It's the American one, I think, but
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. He said somewhere. Where did he say?
It's probably the one that says Operation Baleful Eye, which is what we're doing, so...
I would imagine so. Hey,
Yeah.
good news. We are going to have liveries for the next mission.
Hey...
Oh, nice.
Depends if we survive the
No, don't say, you shut up, you shut up.
I'm just messing with you. We'll be fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
Someone is
know.
gonna crash into the deck.
Yeah.
What's the password? Big Mac? Something?
Yeah, Big Mac with a
Big Mac.
capital B.
And a capital M, apparently.
Yeah. Just announced it to my entire stream. Thanks, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were streaming that thing. Hi, internet.
Hello,
Everybody
Twitch.
say hi, chat, say hi.
How many viewers you got?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, chat says that's
George
a,
we
Martin
that's a
famous
very
now?
American password, which is very true.
Our density altitude at Angels 25 is 30,000 feet.
Is that
Yeah, it's a very hot day.
please?
That's
It is a very hot day.
Okay, the call sign, I go Joker 1, 2, well, 4,
Rocky.
3.
What?
The call size.
Yes, there's Joker 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4.
Okay, I 1, 2.
You're 1, 2, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The Hot Mike's 1, 2, Justice
Okay.
1, 3, Marlon, you're 1, 4.
Yeah. I hope I did that right. We'll see.
Alright, gentlemen, we'll catch you
Okay.
on mids.
Yeah, don't make me regret making you guys lead.
No worries, we've led before. Now we're in my secret channel. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you had a bunch of questions about. So I don't have a flying job at the moment, but that's the reason why I'm getting my flight instructor certificate. What happens is, in the United States, there's not a lot of flying jobs available for like very low time pilots like myself, and so. You know, I'm still fresh out of, doing all the hours that I've been doing on my flight school. Did my sim crash? Is it still loading? But yeah, so flight instruction is basically, basically becoming a teacher and being able to teach other people how to fly is basically the only way to really reliably make a living as a commercial pilot to that point. Click on DCS, but if I click on DCS and it starts fucking crashing, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Do all this work! So that check ride for that license is already next week. So after this we might do some World War II stuff, and then basically I'm gonna be practicing my lesson plans and practice teaching them to family members and everything. But I do have airline aspirations. Right now I'm kind of like in a little flux moment about, here we go! Oh, we're so back in business! We are back in business, alright, cool. One thing you need to know, DCS, runs absolutely horribly on no matter what machine you're running it on. So there's just okay. Do they have? No, I don't want to join that. I want to join. We'll put on the Ritz, I guess. Not VFA 81. Rest in pepperoni. We'll use 207, and our board number is 207. And let's go ahead and put on our load. So we have AIM-9 mics. We have AGM-88 harm. We've got a bag. We have an AIM-120B. We've got another bag. We've got that bag. Got an AIM-120B. We have two harms over here. So we have a asymmetric loadout today. And here comes the moment of truth. Alright, for which airline? So, I've been thinking, basically at the end of the day, it's gonna be whoever gives me a job, right? But, like, flying for, like, JetBlue, United, Alaska. I've always loved flying on Alaska to go see my family up in Seattle. Hacker voice. I'm in! Which airliner is my favorite? I'm really a big fan of the 777. Mainly because I like its face. It's got like the angry eyebrows thing going on for it. Okay, shoulder harness lock, master arm, switch safe, anti-skid. For CV ops is off. Wing fold match exterior. External light switch off. We're not going to be touching the lights at all today. Battery switch on. I'm going to turn my APU switch on. So yeah, that's my favorite airliner. Also a big fan of the 757, the pencil. It's a very, very nice aircraft as well. I also do like cars. I do play a shit ton of. I said, of course, we're gonna go ahead and close the canopy. Go ahead and turn off the chat. Got big boy. Pickups. Charlie Pedal City engine crank. Let's go ahead and crank right first. We have our engine page over here that's showing us the RPM of our engine and at 25%, not the 15%. Brother's cabin crew works on it. Oh, that's really cool. Really cool that he gets to work on the Dreamliner. I have a couple friends of mine are already working for United. A couple of them are flying on the 737. One of them has his 767, 757 type rating already, and they know somebody who's already like another fresh, CFI straight into the airlines, and they're already flying the Dreamliner, which is really cool. DDIs, let's turn our displays. We're gonna turn our radios on so that we can hear our flight mates as well. We're on a schedule. We gotta get moving. Out of control as desired. IFE warning lights on the caution test. Did that preemptively turn off my... Interesting. I did not know it did that. I think doing the lights test. Oopsie daisy. Well, let's go ahead and we'll go into CV alignment and start turning everything on. Stored heading. Now we're available right here. Let's go ahead and crank left. Radar knob to standby. Three, 4, 5. There we go. Got nobody. Ain't about it praying for me. Let's go ahead and turn our IFF on and our code. My code is gonna be 1711. Our data link we're gonna turn on as well. Voice A is going to be channel 1. All the Tomcats are hopping on right now and draining my RAM. Got no more RAM. Canopy close, FCS bit tests. Hold the Y button that's holding this switch down right here. I'll go ahead and press FCS. Go into the FCS page and follow along. Nice. Alright, so that's done. We're also going to go ahead and reset the FCS. We'll go ahead and set our takeoff trim as well. Altimeter setting already in the bag. Know what your Hikmas used today. Period we're using don't exist. And go ahead and turn on the ECM system, the dispenser, the RWR. Definitely going to be using for today. Take off, trim button press, APU, verify off. Go ahead and turn the oxygen supply on as well. INS, check alignment, it's about to be done here in a second. And then we'll go to CV ops. Anyone else on mids? Hello? Have a favorite car brand? It varies, you know, from model to model. There's just like a couple like sports cars that I really like, just kind of outside of whatever brand. Really like the Miata. I really like the Toyota 86. I'm also really big into like the prototype sports cars. I like Formula One. Joker flight commence. Radio check on mids. Am I pressing like the wrong button? Post A. Check in. I don't know what's going on. Is everyone on board the carrier right now, or are we still waiting for some people?
I have to restart DCS.
I still logging to test.
Okay, yeah, my copy got hung up a little bit, but I'm on the carrier right now. So just everyone, as you're hopping in and starting up, just give a pip on mids. Let me know you're here. Yeah, I've been, gosh, Aspich. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, bleeds are off. Aspich. Oh, is that gonna have a problem today? We're gonna have a problem today? I don't know, man. Oh, this is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. So that's Marlon. Marlon's in the sim now. Oh, I'm gonna look this code up. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's working. All right, whatever that was, just magically went away. So, what's the BRC right now? The carrier. Turn on the lights as well. Clear grade contracting. Welcome to the chat. I think we're doing okay. I think getting favorable lights. We're just waiting for the rest of my flight mates to hop on into their jets, and we're going to be departing as a flight. Looks like the Tomcats are going to be departing ahead of us first, and then here I'm gonna. Okay, that's already carrier frequency. We'll also be doing a radio check. Dark Star as well. I'm gonna be having them on push button 8.
He's doing it.
And now we're starting to hear comms.
Yeah, I got a reslot. He's running right into me now. Yeah, he just took your tail off.
Wait, how is it that VF-103 has... What did he say?
S3's taking a parking spot, just generally being in the way. Well, he's moving around, so...
Bismarck needs to remove the mic from his mouth.
Do me a favor, go and line up and then kill through.
Joker 1-4 on minutes radio check.
Both of us?
Choco 1-4, Choco 1-1 got you 5x5. How many?
5 also.
Whoever's that behind me, you go up behind Cat 3, I'll circle back round. Roger.
We're gonna wait for everybody, for Jesse and Hot Mike to hop on. They'll do their checks, and then from there we'll switch to push button 8 and do our radio check there, and then we'll depart. These guys are probably gonna take off before we do.
4 copies.
What are they do? What are they doing? Is it me or do these Tomcats look a little lost? Well, they've been pacing up and down the deck for like the past 5 minutes.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, ring around the carrier for sure. Yeah, exactly. But for those of you joining us today, we're running a dynamic campaign with this squadron. We have a good group of about like 20 pilots and a couple of controllers. So we're going to be getting some real-life human controllers today, and we're doing a strike using HARMS today on a SA-3 and SA-6 battery out in Syria. So that is the mission for today. He's cutting it very, very close.
So I grabbed the VF-103 last ride, which looks very similar to yours. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure that out later. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, the reason why he's turning around is because yeah, the AI is not detecting his jet as they're coming. I have actual Rio, former Navy Rio, that back seats for me in the F-14. If y'all never need any more Tomcat, hey, we would love to. Our group is called JTF-15. Let me bring up the website, and I'll post the link. We'll definitely plug our group. We love looking for. Yeah, give us a joinery. We're like semi-realistic. That's I think what a lot of different groups do. But yeah, the Tomcat guys would be like over the moon for 2 Super Hornet guys, 3 over 58 guys, and a couple Apache. You got a group. You have got a group. That's so. Yeah, I love flying with the guys who have the previous experience. I was just telling Brisk earlier in the chat. You know, I'm also a real life pilot working on my CFI certificate at the moment. So it's kind of interesting all the different people. I remember when the F-18 first came out, there was an actual F-15 pilot who reached out to me and was like, "Hey, like, you want to fly?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" Have a PPL, but hey, that's so cool. But that's our group's Discord. Give us a join, submit an application, and yeah, come check it out, man. It's we do weekend flights, missions that are about 2 to 2.5 hours long, at about this time every single time Zulu. So it's what, 1925 Zulu. We haven't seen a Joker 1-2 or 1-3, have we?
Negative, they're both not on the deck.
Copy that. We'll continue to sit here and burn fuel, I guess.
Well, Davi just followed the Discord to the wrong server.
It was taking me like a really weirdly long time to like log onto the server, so I wonder if like it's the same that's happening for everybody. Well, dude, I was AgTF Marine Corps, so I can help with that aspect of things. That's very cool. Yeah, that level of experience is gonna be like really appreciated. They're gonna really enjoy that. So that's really cool. So which way are we pointed? INS is operating at the moment, just doing the last check. After engine start, altimeter is set, backup ADI set. Let me go into our brief and set the bingo value is going to be 1,000 for today. Okay, well, Cat 2's working at the least. I think what might be happening is this one's bugged out
Okay,
because...
I got Davi locked into the right server, I think. Okay, that's just
You say that again, you were coming in like 2 out of 5.
Radio check.
5 by 5.
Okay. Yeah, I got touch with Davi. He's on the right server, I think. He's coming. But Jesse doesn't seem to be responding.
Alright, so they're both having problems at the moment?
Yeah. I don't know if Jesse's having problems, but Davi had some.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, if worse comes to worse, what we'll do is we'll depart as a 2-ship. Because like we gotta launch our harms, right? So we'll depart as a 2-ship. We'll go to waypoint 1. We'll do a little bit of a hold just so that we're at least covering that distance. And I mean, if they're not in like the next, I say like 20 minutes or so, because remember, like we're fuel critical today. Then we'll just proceed onwards if they're not on in the next 20 minutes. Sound good?
20 minutes is an awfully long time, but yeah, I agree.
Let's in half flaps. And I just look back to verify.
If you go on the Discord, just mute yourself and you can stay up to date with what's going on with them.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, it's not good.
Oh shit.
202, what the fuck?
Did I just spawn on top of somebody?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You just pancaked our leader. I wish I had that appearance.
Welcome to the stream. You came in at a really opportune time. Alright, I'm gonna reload.
Well, I'll wait. Just let me know when I can reload.
Okay. Same thing, same. Exactly. Xavier, you're a very astute observer. Yeah, that's definitely not supposed to be happening. Alright.
I'm out of the way.
Does that mean that if I spawn, I won't spawn on top of somebody?
Hopefully, but the fuck, it just happened again.
Fuck,
Who
it's
spawned
me.
on you?
Stop being so rough.
What the fuck has happened?
So 210, so a hot mic spawned right on top of me. All right, her time's a charm.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Jesus fucking
What the
Christ!
fuck's happening with DCS? God damn it.
What did I do
I
to
don't
deserve
know.
this?
Maybe they should fly.
All right, third time's a charm. Let's fucking go. All right, okay, it's finally like delaying the flight, so hopefully it's just waiting for a spot. That's weird. There should be this. Was nobody spawning at the rear of the carrier?
Nope, not a single one. I think there no, not a single one. It's just the S3 chilling back there. There's still wreckage on the deck of somebody. Just saying.
Oh no. Well, that's probably yeah, cause I didn't.
210 is still on the deck, crashed.
Yeah, so that's hot mic. So if our wreckages
Yeah,
are both on the deck,
If you select roll and then click release slot, it should delete it.
Oh, release slot? Yeah, let's do that. Let's try it again.
Yeah, hot mic, try again. That's 207. Hot mic's gone. Yeah, you're free to join.
All right, try it
Okay.
again.
Two or like, hang on. How many people are free to join?
One.
No.
Okay.
Jesse, go next. Hot mic, you'll be last. So we'll spawn in one at a time.
I'm gonna have to refuel my jet.
You should be able to what? Hot pit refuel on the
Yeah.
carrier, right? Yeah, just go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that's
No
what I'm
biggie.
gonna do.
Yeah, no biggie.
Waiting on you guys. That's
Okay,
who's 207? 207 is.
that's me. That's
Torch, okay.
Lee. Yep.
Jesse, you coming? Oh no, Jesse. Oh, Jesse spawned back there. Oh no, that's Hot
No.
Mike. Hot Mike spawned back there.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, so
Jesse.
maybe I can hop in?
Yeah,
Yep,
go ahead and
try.
go in, come in, Jesse.
Roger,
Okay,
I'm spawning.
I'm taking bets on who's exploding.
Don't you dare.
It's gonna
Got
be me.
it. It's gonna be me.
$10.
Oh no! That worked.
Hey!
As soon as the Tomcats were away.
It's the fucking Tomcats every time.
No, I think we just have to make a habit of leaving our parking space when we're ready to launch.
Well,
Yeah,
technically, we tried to do that at one point.
Yeah,
we did, and
still
I don't know what happened. Like,
I don't know why we stopped because
Yeah, I don't know
that
either.
was working. It just stopped. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
when your jet is green, you should pull up, and that's how your flight lead is able to know that you're ready to depart.
yeah, well, here we are.
Well, our flight lead now knows that we are very horny jets.
Horny
Why are we
Hornets?
called Hornets? Horny Hornets. Should rename our squad.
Yeah. No, that's gonna be someone's call sign.
Yeah, sure. Jesse gets the call sign horny.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
Right on time.
Oh god, frame stutter, I thought I just completely crashed.
Yeah, I hate those. Yeah, we're just doing a very abbreviated. Hold.
I'd say fuck the radio check, just get the thing in the air.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, I'll call on mids whenever I get a green jet.
Yeah, we'll do just the internal stuff. We'll be fine. We haven't done the tower and Dark Star check-in in ages.
Yeah,
to be
well,
honest.
yeah.
Well,
I
that
never did
check-in
it
should
again.
that check-in should actually just be flight lead going Joker 1 flight radio check on, or actually just saying Joker 1 flight, and then you get 2, 3, 4, and that's what that should be.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
that's the change,
I'll tell
isn't
y'all
it?
when to go to push button fucking 8. I have it up right now on comp 2. So.
Yeah.
Contact handover complete. Continue to IP as brief.
But for now, yeah, go ahead and take that to Marlon, and then as everyone starts to start up and everything, just, you know, get your jet started up and then pick a cat. Alright. Now that awfulness. Now that awfulness is over and done with. Go back over to this, So both mode C and mode 4 transponders are on. We're gonna turn this bad boy on. We're also gonna turn this bad boy on, and then we're gonna go in here and go over to channel 1.
Gangster Victor 1, we're beginning to squat now. Can you confirm my 1311?
Okay, INS is ready to go. Radar on standby. Alright, perfect. And the Oxyon.
Victor 1 Darkstar, confirming 1401 walking.
Hug bypass on carrier. We set the FCS, set takeoff trim.
I have an ident and a 1411. Confirm.
Joker 1-1, comms check on mids. By the way, what's our BRC? What's our BRC? No clue. Let's go ahead and... Tell him to remove the wheel chocks. Perfect. Joker Flight 1 has green jet. Alright, everything looking good. Oh, we can go to the stores page, set the mode. Oh,
Joker 1 Darkstar, anyone on frequency?
Joker 1 on frequency, we're about to depart the Bowie Beb and had some troubles with spawning on top of each other, but we're gonna be up in about 5 minutes. Was up on the HUD as well.
Joker 1 Darkstar, roger, no worries.
Four is a green jet.
Speed 1 flight checking in. Speed 1 Darkstar, radar contact, handover complete. Continue to hold point as pretty. Speed 1 continuing to hold point.
Joker on 3, roger.
5x5.
5 also.
Alright, who's the last person we're waiting for? Is it Jesse?
Affirmative.
I sit up in my seat? Oh, what if we did this? Now can we see him? Ridiculously high in my seat. Fix that right now. I sat in a NASA simulator once of an actual F-18, and in real life, like, I sit about this low in the cockpit.
Delta Chiba 1, establish holding point at waypoint number 1, rendezvous.
Trigger 1-3, re-inject mids 1.
Chief 1 Darkstar.
Coming in 5x5, help me.
5 also, lovely.
Can we all agree that we get our asses in the air?
Trigger 1-3 is green.
Alright, so everybody so far is a green jet. Joker 1-4 and Joker 1-3 or 1-2. Whoever's over on the waste cats. Go ahead and do your departures. We'll link up. BRC 10 miles, holding at 5,000 feet.
Okay, I don't have. Oh, it's a language.
So BRC is roughly like 350 at the moment. So I'm gonna turn on the TACAN. I said turn on the TACAN. 69 X-rays. Enter that. We'll turn the system on. I'm gonna turn on waypoint 1 as well.
Don't forget to set your takeoff trim.
Watch this drive.
You said 10 miles BRC.
A firm, 10 miles BRC, so follow 350 after you do your clearing turns, 10 miles out, and then just start a left-hand orbit at 5,000 feet.
Out to 10 DME, and then a left-hand orbit at 5,000.
A firm. Mike, go ahead and launch. Marlon, go ahead and link up. Get ready to go.
By the way, I am on WaveCat 3.
Oh, that's you, Jesse? Then go ahead and depart, Jesse.
Hot mic, real check. Real check.
5x5, hot mic, how me?
Okay, it's fine. Thanks. I will cut to 4.
Alright, I'm gonna take Cat 1 then. We'll see if it works, because the Tomcats were having problems getting detected by some of the cats as well. Something real fucking buggy is happening in the sim. Oh yeah, Cat 1's busted.
Three's what's up.
Or go ahead and depart. Oh yeah, gave him the wiggle.
Or launching.
Shoom! Oh, you love to see it. And then y'all let me know if you can hear the game, because I do have my game audio turned like all the way the fuck down. Because DCS do be loud. I was noticing last time that the music was louder than the sim itself, so. Alright guys! There we go. Okay, so Cat 2 is working today. Oh, give me more advan— oh shit! What?
3 holding.
Anyways. They got the Witchcraft Stealth Jet.
Just for your information, Joker are about to launch by the looks of things, so they're probably 20 to 30 minutes out.
Go half flaps. Check. Verify.
20 to 30, that's 20 to 30 minutes.
Alright.
Sped on Darkstar, will you need a tanker trip for the time, or are you good to hold for that one?
Set radar altimeter. Move forward. As we're being asked to. Go. Easy on the throttles. Bar up.
We'll let you know. Sped on roger. Chief 1, Darkstar, are you guys gonna need tanking, or are you good on fuel?
Wipe the controls. And salute. One is launching. Shoo. We're airborne.
1, did you just launch?
Affirmative. Let's climb up. We said 5,000 feet. A BRC. And,
Hey, Darkstar, this is Fade 1-3. Just reporting here some unusual activity in the air. Looks like the planes are rubber banding around. Darkstar, first flight level 120.
keep it out of...
Who's off my 8 o'clock?
Spade 1, Darkstar, roger.
Me, but I'm experiencing these flag spikes. I lost you.
Roger. You're off my 6 o'clock now.
Yep, got you back. I don't know what happened. Had a few stutters here.
Roger, we had to call in Darkstar for plane flagging. Most likely server lag.
So we're switching to button 8.
Yeah, go ahead and switch to push button A, and I'll make the call in here in a second. I got someone up above me. Who is that? Is that a Hornet?
Affirm, that's 3.
Darkstar copies all.
Yeah, whoever's rolling out onto 000 at the moment.
Affirm, that's me. Marlon's behind you.
Yep, got you 2 visual.
Okay, 4, looks like I'm behind you.
Darkstar, space flight, anchored, C1, visual.
There we go, there's 5,000 feet, we'll level out.
Darkstar, speed 1 is anchored at 3.1.
Spade 1, Darkstar, push to 2, that'll be your initial.
Darkstar, speed 1, 2 is inside enemy territory.
1, request rejoin.
Spade 1, Darkstar, wait 1.
Rejoin 1. He's in position 3.
With you. Apologies, yes, had some radar issues, back up and running. Access bid 1, all good for us.
Rejoin.
Okay,
I'm gonna slow down to 300 knots. Currently at 5,200 feet. Still in the left-hand orbit 120, and I'm gonna switch up to waypoint 1. And as soon as pointed towards waypoint 1, I'm gonna roll out of my turn and proceed towards waypoint 1.
Speed 1, we have
1 tally.
Speed Darkstar, roger, 4 harms.
Turn on my formation lights so you can identify me.
Darkstar, speed 1, 2 of those harms are limited.
Rolling out, roughly a 060 heading.
Minutes, not miles.
And proceeding on climb 20,000 feet, 300 knots, 5 degrees upward.
20 minutes use time. Later. Roger.
4 request return.
4 rejoin. Everybody know how to do a radio check on Darkstar? I'll call it in, and all I want to hear is 2, 3, and 4. Alright, flight switch to push button 8.
Darkstar, would you be interested in having a crack at that unknown SA3 with spade suppressing? Winter 1, so
Nice, we have 2 people now in formation. Joker 1, radio check on 269er Darkstar.
Joker 1, Darkstar, good to have you with us. Can I get an ETA to your initial name? 3. 4. Darkstar, Joker 1, stand by 1 minute and go to go.
Darkstar Joker 1, ETA 12 minutes to waypoint 1.
Roger, 12 minutes. Is that to waypoint 2, yes?
Negative, that's to waypoint 1, waypoint 1.
Block 4, we're starting to lose it.
Who are we starting to lose?
Nothing, that's fine. I just don't want to use burners to catch up to you.
Here, I'll reduce my speed down to 280. Going VFR into IMC 5 degrees, 28 knots, proceeding up to 20,000 feet. Slayer should stop at about 17,000 feet.
Whoa!
Heyo.
never do that again.
Do what?
I told you I was slowing down.
That was a bit quick.
Need some more wingman practice.
Yeah, same.
Victory 1 Darkstar, just let me know if you guys are happy to give it a crack.
Go ahead and go loose cruise right, about like 30 feet separation.
1-3, I didn't get any of that.
Loose cruise formation. Separation of about 30 feet.
Victory 1 Darkstar, wait 1.
3.
4.
I'm gonna bring up the
1-3, give me some.
say again for 1.
1-3, give me some.
I'll give you some. Leveling off at 20,000 feet.
Give you some what?
Throttle, take it back. 3%. That's what that means.
Huh, never knew.
Victory 1 Darkstar.
I could punch it up to
a,
290.
or would you prefer lateral? As this may rule, what I want right now is just direction, but never mind with being shot at. Defending north.
You sound so sad.
This Mark needs to stop eating his microphone.
He's just disappointed that we're so late.
Could have helped.
Dark Star Joker 1 and like the request up to Angels 30.
30 approved.
Joker 1. Alright boys, gonna continue the climb, 280 knots, 5 degrees up, and leveling off at Angels 30.
Angels, what?
Angels Tree 0.
30, roger. Just by the way, SOP for climbs in a formation is mill power, and then you just pull airspeed.
Oh, just, yeah, pull for airspeed. Alright.
But as flight lead, you'll want to go like 97%, so that everybody else has a bit of extra room to catch up.
Nah, everybody's got to do burners. No takebacks.
Force lags back in here.
Or I've got everything clean on my end.
Darkstar, Chief 1, any ETA when we can start our attack run?
Alright, I think we had a little bit of split throttles right here. Constantly having to trim this jet was just like very annoying.
Chief 1 Darkstar, estimate about 5 minutes until Joker on station. So potentially start your attack run in 10. 5 minutes to Joker on station, 10 minutes sounds good to me.
What's our fuel state? Light fuel state? 11.0, okay. 11.7, okay. Who's the low fuel state? It's probably going to be Marlin. 4, how much fuel you got?
4 DC.
Did he DC really? God damn it.
Confirmed. 2, you're on the wrong side. You want to be on the left side.
Okay.
Essentially, you'll take the same position I'm in, but on the left side of Lee.
Victory 1,
Sorry, I just looked in there.
No worries.
Victory 1, Darkstar. Victory 1-2, Darkstar. Darkstar.
That doesn't sound good. Are there more DCs, you think?
Possibly.
State 1, Darkstar, you heard nothing from Victory. Darkstar, State 1, nothing. Comms clear. Victory 1-3, Darkstar.
You want to make a call on Darkstar and let them know that we had a DC, so it's possible that other people have as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him here in a second.
Darkstar, Victory 1-4, looks like half the flight got kicked out and,
God, Christ almighty.
1-4, Darkstar, roger. 1-4, Darkstar, what do you need? Just let me try to join up with 1-2 and, I'll let you know. Roger that one. Spade 1, Darkstar, just to confirm, you were defending an SA-2 launch, correct?
SA-2?
Spade 1-3, yes, successfully defended against an SA-2 launch. Roger, do we have any idea on the effect of the Magnum against the... correction, of the harm launch against the 3? Darkstar, Spade 1-3, negative, unknown at this time. We'll try to recon.
100 feet to go. Once we get up to altitude, we'll do our fencing checks.
Roger. If all else fails, get me the coordinates for those sites. If there's an SA-2 over there, we need to be careful.
Agreed. Darkstar, Victory 1-2, checking in.
Leveling off.
Darkstar, Victory 5x5.
Darkstar, Victory 1-2, I lost the rest of my flight through other errors. I'm still available for tasking, still at initial point in orbit.
1-2, I've got 2 Tomcats up. I'm assuming one of those is 1-4, neither of you squawking mode 3.
Victory 1-2.
Darkstar, Joker 1 has also had a disconnect. We've lost Joker 1-4.
Darkstar, Chief 1-1. Chief 1-10. What's the status on Texaco? Texaco is up just north of Minstrel. Darkstar, Chief 1-1, be advised, we're going to...
Joker flight, go ahead and fence in.
Chief 1 Darkstar, the Hornets are just passing you. If you've got the fuel for an attack run, I would recommend we consider starting it within the next 5 minutes. Stand by.
Victory 1-4, Victory 1-2, I am 2 miles east of waypoint 2.
Flight right turn to 090, right turn to 090 now.
Confirm that was 1-2, correct?
1-2. 1-4.
Speed 280.
Dogstar, Chief 1, that's a negative. We're not going to have enough fuel for a run-in and come back. We have to hit the tanker, we have to hold up the Hornets. Chief 1, Dogstar, go for it, quick scan. Confirming, Chief 1. Much appreciated, sorry for the delays.
Respence.
Radars required, RWR check on, PFD, MFD, SMS, confirm settings, volumes, AGM, fuel, next state, rate of light fence in. 1 fenced in.
Darkstar, Speed 1, what's the... can we get an approximate timeline for deck? Speed 1, Darkstar, looks like Victory are just going to need a minute or two to get themselves reformed up. If you guys are content to conduct weasel operations on whatever you are content to have a go at, by all means go for it. If not, substitute that for recon, give me coordinates. Copy that, Darkstar, sir. We will lower for it.
Okay.
3, 2. Trigger 1, 2, ready to check?
Could be seen.
I've got you. 555. I didn't see ya.
I'm behind you guys, sorry.
Tree 1, are you still on my left side? I don't see you anymore.
Confirm, I'm a little bit behind you.
Alright, I'm maintaining 285.
Darkstar, this is Speed 1-3. Have coordinates for SA2 track radar available for you. Speed 1-3, Darkstar, ready to copy coordinates at your discretion. Darkstar, Speed 1-3, copy. Confirm advance on track radar. Coordinates is north 3626. Decimal 880, east 3822, decimal 894, altitude 1335. So confirm, SA3 track radar north, tree 6, 26, decimal 880, east, tree 8, 22, decimal 894. Elevation 1335. It's a fan song radar. Darkstar, Speed 1-3, it's a SA2 track radar, not SA3, but correct on fan song identification.
126.
So 3 Darkstar, roger, thank you.
Joker 1-1, Joker 1-4, radio check.
5x5? Oh, me. Welcome back from the dead.
It takes a lot more than that to kill me. I am just on traffic area. I don't know. Catch up to the time.
Splendid. Just make a beeline for waypoint 1. And then waypoint 2 will probably be over and done with this strike by that time. It took us about, what was it, 15 minutes? Launch time over to waypoint 1, I think. Oh, Jesus.
Full copies.
1-3, arm range.
Three, are you ahead of me?
Negative.
Dark Star, Victory 1-2. We are in orbit around waypoint 2. We are available if we can get past that SA2 site. Victory 1, Dark Star, roger. Advise, are you going to be able to penetrate a potential SA2 protected SA3?
Ugh.
Speed 1-3 reports making a message. Dark Star, Victory, full standby. Victory 1, Dark Star, did you copy those coordinates that Spade gave me before? No, but we can, if you repeat them.
Press. How do I? God damn it.
State 1, Dark Star, when able, state how many ATH remaining?
What's your fuel state?
Let's see. Lowest state was, I think, it's a couple hundred below I am. I'm currently 10.7.
3 is 10.3.
288 full maps, roger, thank you.
Thank you.
Victory 1, Dark Star, will 2 minutes be enough for you to get in range? We'll give it a shot. Request the coordinates, though. Victory 1, Dark Star, wait 1 second. Victory 1, Dark Star, can you take decimal minutes or do I need to convert? I think we can take decimal minutes. Roger. It's the Fansong radar, north, tree 626.880.
Okay, so Victory's gonna take care of the SA2. We're focused on the SA, what, 3? That's gonna be code, what is it, 123?
Yeah, is the SA6 been destroyed?
I'll ask them. Dark Star Joker 1, do you know what the status of the SA6 is at the moment?
Joker 1, Dark Star, SA6 as yet untouched. Chief are off refueling.
We could probably hit the SA6 first. I'm not sure which has a greater range, the SA3 or the SA6.
SA3, I guess.
Stand by, I can tell you.
Dark Star, this is Spade 1-3, request.
SA6 has a 20 mile range, SA3 has a 14 mile range.
Stand by.
It's gotta be the SA6 then. Alright, so we'll put in the code for that one for its radar is 108.
Dark Star, turn left. Heading 269er. Turn left, 269er, Spade 1-3, thank you.
1-4, say again. Straight on target.
4-1, so our target's gonna be the SA6 gainful. Its code is 108, so when you're setting up your harm target, it's gonna be 108.
Copy, 4 is locked and loaded. I'm just a long way away.
1-3, we just passed waypoint 2.
Thanks for that. I'm gonna start a left-hand orbit at this altitude, starting now.
Three's coming in close.
Darkstar, Victory. It looks like we're not going to be able to take coordinates in that format. I think Jester's only standard coordinates are going to be the degrees and minutes. Victory 1, Darkstar standby for relay then. I'll convert them. Victory 1, standing by. Darkstar, Chief 1. Darkstar, Chief 1, Taxico is not responding on 242. We have to head back to Angelic 2 tank.
That's not good.
We can do deed if we need. That's gonna be tough with Sam's turning the radar off.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, I'm always down to Wild Weasel.
I'll ask them. Darkstar Joker 1, what were Chief's targets?
Joker 1, Chief's targets were the SE6.
Oh, well, we were aiming at those anyways, so there you go.
1-4, what's your state?
Say again, 4.
1-4, what's your low state?
Tree, what's your state?
Darkstar, Chief 1, approximately 10 minutes or 15 minutes until we are back on waypoint 2 for egress.
For my current state right now is 10.1.
Chief 1, Darkstar, Insolent currently uncontrolled. Go ahead, do the quickest refuel you can. Chief 1.
4 copies. I'll make it in like 10 minutes.
Victory
1-3. I recommend we. I mean, we could go in and Wild Weasel the SE6 with arms and guns, but that's about all we can do. I don't know how long we're going to be able to orbit here.
Yeah, not forever, definitely. Because all we're going to be able to do if we just launch him from altitude is at the most suppression, right? It's not going to
I'm not really sure the distance we've got, so we'd have to try again, see if we can get a better estimate for you. Victory 1,
I do volunteer as a tribute, though.
Anyway.
very brave.
Victory 1, figures, north, tree 6, 2-6, 5 tree.
Actually, it's a 19. I brought chaff.
Tree 8, 2-2.
Aren't SA9 also optical?
Elevation 1.
Oh, they are actually optical.
I'll take one more over to the side. What's gonna happen is like that's noble. We just don't have the setup at the moment, nor do we have the fuel to really like go in and do a proper, dead of those SA6 sites. The best we can do is we have the coordinates for them, right? Our site has a mix of SA3 and SA6, and we have the target codes for those. So I think for this one, we'll just do the planned run-in at altitude. Probably start launching them at about 35 miles out, one by one, and do our circuits like we briefed. Or what's your ETA?
I'm about 8 minutes away. flying at Mach 1, I can't go any faster.
SA2 mud?
You have plenty of time. Chiefs
Land on the jammer.
No, we're fine at the moment. I'm not gonna do anything unless I get a heart spike from him. Descending.
4-3, would you let me know when you're within 40 miles?
Can do.
$9.7.
If I was to ever offer a criticism of this aircraft, it would be to get rid of that goddamn cannon depot.
I kinda like it. I'm used to it actually.
Yeah, with the current holding pattern we're in. Yeah, I'm basically, if I'm blind, I'm in the right spot.
That's like gonna feel good.
Speed 1, Darkstar,
That's
advise
close.
station.
Look at it.
Luckily we're loose, so you can kind of move around.
Darkstar, speed 1, repeat last. Speed 1, Darkstar, advise low fuel state. Darkstar, speed 1, lowest fuel state.
Jerka 1 flight state.
7.8, roger.
1-3, taken.
Victory 1, Darkstar,
Fuel state.
advise, playtime.
Darkstar, Victory 1, we're having some issues with AI Rios in the back and those
Oh gosh.
3. We may be useless in this.
4, 11.6.
Victory 1, Darkstar, roger.
PU for I'm at 9.5. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna talk to Darkstar here in a second. Probably gonna do our run-in,
10.8.
launch, and then we'll head back home. So we'll have to refuel.
10.8, roger, thank you.
I will say we can get back.
It's very doesn't bounce.
Yeah, 3. You were having like a exorcist moment right there.
3. We can come back to carrier from current position with 4,000 pounds of fuel and have enough for 2 bolters.
Beautiful.
Doubt.
Darkstar Joker 1 at waypoint 2. Would like to know when we would start our run-in on the SI6 side.
Triple Darkstar, I reckon about 2-0 minutes. Speed 1, this is defending SE3.
2-0 minutes. Yeah, that's way too long, man.
Well, that's about 2,000 pounds of fuel.
We have a heck of a tank.
We won't have too much of a problem. I mean, if his calculations are right, that basically we could hold for that long and have barely enough to be able to make it back to the carrier.
Yeah, we'll have one run in probably.
Basically, yeah.
And that just means shoot all the arms we have.
Yeah.
So number 3, Darkstar, and so they're currently uncontrolled. They're
40 miles away. Waypoint 2.
Thank you.
Or we'll probably be here and ready to go by the time they let us hit the point.
I'm not only quick in that.
Easy Max Verstappen.
Max Verstappen doesn't stop it, it's pilot. It's just pitch. This must don't exist this time.
Mudspike SA2 once again. I should be eating.
What for what fuel state?
I'm currently 9.1. Hot mic is down in the 8s.
8.4. Chief 1-1, how far are you from Italy? Chief 1-1, speed 1-3, 16 miles, currently down. Copy that, we're about to line up to take off, so it's good.
1-3, recommend we slow down to 250 indicated for fuel. We'll burn about 1,000 pounds less over 10 minutes.
Agreed, slowing down to 250.
4, negative.
Now 4, you come as fast as you fucking can.
You got full tanks. What? You're at over here.
Also negative, I'm down to 10.6.
And you got 1,500 pounds to catch up to us.
Exactly, I'll make it fun.
One, 3, request rejoin.
Tree, rejoin.
Darkstar, Victory. We're playing a little wild weasel in the direction of the SA2 and the SA3. Right now, no RWR contact. We had it for a little bit. We're going to try and lay eyeballs on it and see what we can do. Victory, Darkstar, roger. If you and Spade coordinate, we might be able to get a little bit of suppression going, see if we can get you in there. Darkstar, Victory, this is Spade 1. We have both positions of the SA2 and SA3 track radars. Waiting for the green light. Victory copies. Victory is getting a spike from SA3. We're going to see if we can't get visual on it if it launches on us. Copy that. Spit 1-1.
No, looks like we had a bad tailwind on the way over here.
Sure did. 1, 4, request rejoin.
4, rejoin.
Spit 1, visual and then shot down.
Glad you can join us.
Lost on my position.
1-3, what do you got in the box?
What do I have in a box? 2, 4, 6 or something like that?
Joker 1, Darkstar, you guys all up?
Affirmative, Joker 1.
Darkstar, Victory 4, lost Victory 2. Roger, Victory 2 down. Crap.
Never something you want the controller to say.
Coordinates for that,
Yeah.
Straight on to Darkstar. Roger, take him down. We'll take him back at base. Spade 1, Darkstar, write down all the coordinates you can get. We're calling you back to base. We're not going to risk this attack again. It's too risky. We've lost too many.
Oh shit.
You may tell him we're available for tasking.
Darkstar Joker 1 still available for taxiing. We still have, what is it, about 3 harms each times 4 for the SA6 site.
Dragon 1, Roger, I'm aware. Chief snap. Chief 1, Darkstar, you still on frequency? Darkstar, Chief 1, just airborne.
Oh, what's happening, guys? You're making us wait.
Darkstar, Chief for about 15 minutes out. If we want to give it a try, we can give it a go.
Yeah, we're more than ready, Joker 1.
State 1, staying at State 1.
4, rejoined.
1. Has he rejoined? I don't see him.
Yeah, copy. Don't go with the burner arm in the middle. So let's try staying visual. Check up. Sorry. That's Chief Command. We are heading directly to waypoint 270 miles out.
It's probably gonna look like one more orbit and then they're gonna task us. I think.
Everybody got their countermeasures on?
Yeah, hopefully you did your fencing checks when I told you to do your fencing checks.
Chief on Darkstar, Roger. What's the date?
3, 4, good players.
It was intended to be 1. Thank you.
It's hard to tell for the
1, 4,
ingress. It's
good
around 5 minutes, I think.
2, 3.
Roger, call the point where you want suppression starts.
That is fun.
Yeah, copy. I will
1, 3, good
call
players.
you when we will be on ingress.
Thank you.
Darkstar, do we have someone suppressing now?
Copy.
At SA6? I said on Darkstar, negative. Spade 1,
Okay,
2,
watch out, he's gonna call us in a second. We'll proceed direct and bound.
SA6. Spade 1, Darkstar, we've got SA6 suppression
Our
lined up
my
with
players fine.
Joker.
Okay, let's go take the SAC6.
Go.
Spade 1, Darkstar will be ready to return you guys
3, good players.
to... That's the...
Thank you, Free.
So on Darkstar, what's the possibility of you guys launching an attack against that secondary target? Darkstar, Spade 1 waiting for the green light. That's what Darkstar, confirm, can you safely attack the SA3 designated as a secondary target? Darkstar, Spade 1, affirm. Spade 1, Darkstar, be careful, you're cleared to attack secondary target. Spade 1.
To kick out to about 80 feet separation. Mud Spike SA2.
Mud Spike SA2.
Mud Spike isn't a thing, is it?
It's just mud. Dirt is nails, mud is a block.
What's nails again?
Nails is no lock, but you're getting pinged. But
Copy that.
nails and spike are technically for air-to-air.
Darkstar, speed 1, commencing attack on the secondary objective. Speed 1, Darkstar, roger, best of luck. Push 1-4, Darkstar, go ahead and start back, please.
2, 3, say again.
They're about to call us here in a second.
Case 3, right?
In case 3,
Yeah, lock the auto landing.
I don't think so. It may have been, but I don't think there's a nails call.
It's needles you're thinking about.
I need those okay.
Thank you, Cobra. 1-3, what do you got in the box?
255. It's just been hand flying this whole time. Slicer's hungry.
Forward 3, I'm trying to be a stable platform for you. Sorry about that.
No worries. That's good practice.
If you ever need to, don't be afraid to throw out the speed brake and pull up.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So, technically speaking, the Navy really likes you to go underneath rather than over. Like, works better
Understandable.
DCS.
Keeping visual on you will be one I prefer.
Yeah, exactly. It's called underrunning. If anybody wants a lesson.
Two, what's your fuel state?
Speed 1-2 is 7.3.
It's kebab tonight again. Woo.
I think it's better to go to tanker.
Yeah, same. Be good practice with.
Darkstar Joker 1, low state 7.3.
Or I really like you, but I don't like you that much.
Check on Darkstar, roger, 7.2. Joker 1, Chief 1, this is Darkstar, coordinate between yourselves when you would like suppression to commence, please.
Free, are you keeping a constant speed, or is it just...
Absolutely not. I mean, I'm just keeping a constant speed when we're going straight and making our left-hand turns. But in between, it's going to reduce. I'm trying to give you about 10% whenever I reduce my throttle so that you can pull it back to idle and go back slower than me.
Folks, can I get a clear comms for a second?
Yeah, I'm not figuring this out.
Chip 1 is 20 seconds before starting to run in. We are like 5 minutes before IP.
Joker 1 is at Joker 1 at waypoint 2, ready to go whenever. We'll be about roughly a couple minutes away from launching our arms.
Chip 1 copies. I will let you know when we'll be at IP point. Stand by. Space
3, 4,
1,
what's your speed?
4, 3, I got 2, 5, 0 in the box.
4.
SA-5 to fly.
Copy, Mud.
So it's 170 of our position. I'm gonna write that down.
Force clean. Free, you're not going 250.
No, I increased my speed up. Try and close the gap a little bit.
Roger that. Keep me on the toes.
Yeah, as a wingman, you're always supposed to be on your toes. The nice thing about flying lead is you don't have to worry about following somebody around.
It's pretty nice.
So the idea is you do want to try and be a stable platform. I'm trying to be as stable as I can, but I'm also following somebody.
Yeah, you're in a very bad spot for that.
I think the wind it keeps pushing us south, so we'll extend a little bit on this next circuit. Their chief's about to head in any second, and we're already at like 35 miles, so if they...
Speed 12 Magnum, SA-3.
As soon as Chief gives a call, basically, I'm gonna do a steep turn to the left, could like finish out, roll out on the target, and then I'm gonna Magnum and then make a 90-degree turn to the left. As soon as that happens,
14 miles to IP point.
once I make my second turn, that's when 2's gonna launch and then turn left. Once I make my next turn after that, 3 will launch and turn.
Joker Flight, how much time do you need?
Are you wanting us to set up an extension trail?
Say again for Joker 1.
Joker 1, this is Chief 1-1. How much time do you need to put harms over SA-6, over Jira?
We're at our distance right now, all I need to do is just turn around and shoot.
For 3, I pull my throttle back. You still with me?
Yeah, I'm there. Don't worry about me, it's my job to be at your side. You worry about flying.
3.
Chief 1 is at IP point north of Quarries. Joker 1 commands suppression.
Joker 1 commencing. Alright, flight, follow me. I'm turning harder now to get to the waypoint.
3's mill.
4's mill.
1 is mill power.
2 mill.
Mud, RJ-5, headed for carriers on control.
Very interesting.
1, 3. Do you want me to set up an extended trail?
Yeah, go trail about a mile.
We just out north.
Say again, distance.
1 mile. 1 mic.
Roger.
One rolled out on a heading of about 183.
SA-19.
I might launch at 37 instead of 35, because I don't know what the range of that SA-5 is.
Chief 1, Darkstar, you're not on
One Magnum.
If you need a safe route, your best bet is north,
Magnum.
northeast.
3's on. 3's in hot.
Joker 1 Magnum.
My sail low.
3 Magnum. Joker 1-3 Magnum SE6.
Joker 2, go ahead and Magnum.
I tried to strip my let's go.
2, are you able to get a Magnum off?
3 launched.
4, have you launched?
Doesn't go.
Negative.
Doctor Chief 1, SA6 track radar is destroyed.
Nice.
Joker 1-4, Magnum.
It's bad timing.
Chief 1, Darkstar, roger. Fantastic news. Get the hell out of there and let us know we can stop suppression.
Were we supposed to do a right-hand turn?
Doctor Chief 1, update.
One made a left turn, so I just followed.
Confirm you want us egressing, not ground pounding? A-Firm, get the hell out of there. That's too risky.
I
One copy.
was
Warning at background.
Davy, get the fuck out of here. Don't get further in.
North, fly north, 360, 360. Or update 310 out of the target area. Darkstar, Joker 1 confirm knocking off.
Joker 1, Darkstar, second.
I just confirmed we're knocking off.
Joker 1, say again, sorry, you got cut off.
Confirm you also want Joker 1 to exfil from the area.
Joker 1, Darkstar, maintain suppression until Chief are clear of Jira.
Joker 1 rolling in. Okay, I'm gonna turn back in and do my second volley.
On what?
3 Mud SE5 6 o'clock.
Copy, Mud.
12120.
1-4, what target are you?
Same target, the SA6, but that depends. They might be moving on to the SA3, because if they're destroyed, then...
Might want to check that before shooting.
Code 123.
South, southeast. Doctor, Chief 1,
4 confirm. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 on.
Yeah, code 123.
Same waypoint.
Same waypoint.
Chief 1, Darkstar, roger. Let me know once you're clear of any threats in the AO.
3's in hot.
Chief 1, Darkstar, confirm SA6 track radar destroyed. Doctor, Chief 1, that is confirmed. SA6 track radar is down. Multiple launches as well. Chief 1, Darkstar, fantastic news. Bug out.
Joker 1 Magnum SA3.
Joker 1, Darkstar, hold on that suppression for a moment, please. Stop any mode.
I need to jack my dash out.
Note down SA19 to our left.
3's in dry.
Alright, everyone heading 310 until they tell us otherwise. Knock it off, heading 310.
4 is knocking.
Roger, west of Jura.
3.
Two, what's the problem?
Three, bingo.
Tree RTB.
1-3, cut off.
RTB, I'm gonna call it into Dark Star as well.
3.
Dark Star, Joker 1, Joker 1-3 is bingo, we request RTB.
Joker 1, Dark Star, return to base.
RTB, Joker 1?
Speed 1, Dark Star, confirm you're returning as well. Dark Star, Speed 1, RTB. Roger, Spade, Chief, be advised, Insolar is now controlling. Speed 1.
Oh, this jet is real goofy at the moment.
3 is egress.
2 ingress.
4 as well.
For any reason, maybe I made some time, but I can't launch my arms in what's the name? PB mode.
3 is climbing Angels, tree 9.
Triple A, losing fuel very fast, requesting diversion tickets and temp. Chief on Dark Star, Roger, Pigeon, 359 FF42. Gazetteer
2, 4.
uncontrolled.
Did you do a weapon
That's 9
investigation?
control.
Well, looking at the TACAM 8 or the HSI, if you set like waypoint 2, that'll bring you close enough to the George Washington. I'm pushing waypoint 4 right now, and I'm gonna climb up to Angels 3-5.
3, 4. What's your altitude?
4, 3, Angels, tree fight, 4, tree 9.
4.
Dark Star, Speed 1 flight, we should be near the Gaziantep.
2, 4 was your flight path marker on the vertical line in your hub.
Speed 1 Dark Star, I think it's just battle damage. They should be good on their own unless Chief say otherwise. No Speed 1 good, Chief 1 is losing...
Someone's about to zoom past me on my left.
We lost like 2,000 in the last 40 seconds.
That's us, yeah.
Chief 1 Dark Star, you're 30 miles away from Gaziantep. Recommend altitude and potential glide.
Should we form back up?
Well, let's make the waypoint first. Go ahead and select waypoint 2. No, not waypoint 2, waypoint 1. What am I talking about? It's about a 280 heading.
Chief 1 Dark Star, you're in relatively safe space now. Climb as high as you need.
I'm probably gonna head back at about like 250 or something like that.
Give me bearing to the Gaziantep airfield. Straight off your nose, 004. And distance? 20 miles. Chief 1 copies.
1, 3, request direct to Mother.
Proceed direct Mother Street.
3.
Runways 10 and 28.
Joker 1-3 is Angels 36 at Mach .82 for Mother.
4 is right behind.
Dark Star, speed flight, switching to approach. Straight, Dark Star, copy approach, thank you.
2, 4, you still there?
Yes. behind you, but yes, I still.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Just wanted to see
I
the
will
lost.
run my two tanks for one for the C3.
So confirm aircraft in distress is Chief 1-1.
Yeah, no worries. As long as you're alive, that's fine.
Like, go ahead, fence out.
I'll confirm it's 1-1 in distress, yes? 1-1 is in emergency. 1-1 is in emergency. 1-1 Darkstar Squawk.
They're gonna bring up on this page. Oh, F-Pass. Yeah.
Copy, Chief 1 has visual.
200 miles to.
Chief, minimize.
Yes, but at this altitude and this range, or at this speed, our range is like 377, according to the fuel page, so.
1-3 has 3,500 pounds of fuel remaining once I get to the carrier.
What a champ.
I have 1,000 pounds.
4 has about 5,000 pounds left.
Told you could have busted over.
Chief 1 have a final.
This is fine. Let's reset the heading bug right now real quick. As it's over here.
Trigger 1 Darkstar, deviate to the north, trespassing Syrian airspace, tune in Monarch, potential AAA threat.
Tell him
And
that we're at
deep-
35,000 feet.
Are we gonna be safe at about 35,000 feet for that AAA threat?
Almost certainly, you'll be fine. That's Chief 1-1, we are down and safe. Chief 1 Darkstar, fantastic news. Chief 1-2 Darkstar, do you intend on landing at Gaziantep as well, or do you require vectors back for Insterling?
Well, best Mach is actually my current speed right now, so we want to keep that.
Would like to land at Gaziantep with Chief 1-1. Chief 1-2 Darkstar, go ahead, you're cleared.
Ah!
Clear to land at Gaziantep, Chief 1-1, Chief 1-2. All call signs, Darkstar, resume normal comms.
Resume what comms?
Resume normal comms, whatever that means.
I imagine it's just because of the emergency.
Yeah.
Alright, copy.
Mixing up my Microsoft Flight Sim and my DCS camera controls.
We are going to fly right by our tankers if anybody wanted to go refuel.
Flight current state.
I say right by. I think we'll be within like 40 miles of them.
Yeah. But 2, what's your fuel state?
3.6. Yeah, it's very good today.
Yeah, just trying to split off and do that. I think individually, if you need to, give you the green light to go do that. 3 fuel state.
4.7.
Not too bad. 4 fuel state.
6.1.
Terrific. Yeah, I'm sitting at like 5.3, so.
2.2, wheels down, get some tip.
3, 4.
2.2, Rockstar, good to hear. Nice work tonight.
4. Green vision.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
1-3. Do we have human ATC?
Not today, so it's just gonna be the AI carrier, whatever. We could probably just
Rockstar Victory 1 back on the board.
land on it whether we feel like it or not, probably.
But do you want us to warm up with you, or do you want to go 3-4 section?
3-4, I think you guys are ahead of us anyway, so you can go ahead as a section. We'll all rendezvous at the same marshalling stack anyways, so I think Victory are going to be down on the ground first, and then us, so they might be at 2,000, we'll take 3,000.
3.
4. Joker.
2, do you have 3 and 4 in front of you?
Repeat, please.
2, I think I'm to the right of you. I'm gonna slide on over and slot just right in front of you.
Your voice is scratch.
1-3. Request frequency change for Joker 3, Joker 4. Just so we don't clutter up comms.
Yeah. Go ahead, push button 1.
Button 1.
That would be... Or no, go ahead, push button 2. That's just gonna be tower. No one's on Marshall or tower at this point, but go ahead and just use it as a frequency.
3.
4.
Is that... Yeah, that's 2 jets out in the distance. Alright, folks, we're on our way back. We're about 60 miles out from our carrier. 2, I'm posting up in front of you. I'm gonna slow down to about Mach 0.82.
We talked with the Rostock. 50 miles.
Yeah, let's see if the ATC works.
Okay, I had to go change some controls. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, delicious.
When we talked with Washington now, 4 miles.
I don't know, I'm gonna try them again. I'm gonna put about a 265 in the box. Yeah, looks like they're both starting their descent. Alright, it's 2 starting my descent down to 2,000 feet. Power idle and about 7 degrees nose down. Hungry, hungry hippos.
little bit, we're not doing full 250. Once we get through this cloud layer, we should see.
I'm gonna pull up for a second. We're overtaking the two of them. Hey Tree, one, do you have any idea what the BRC is at the moment?
Negative. Let's go ahead and make a left hand 360. Fort Marshall 202. See you at 10. Yeah, it's lovely.
To continue the descent down to 10,000 feet.
Looks to me like BRC is going to be approximately 300. Correction, 030.
030? Cool.
Is marshalling on 2 Angels 2.
One will be marshalling at 3. Alright, starting a left-hand turn, continuing the descent.
Running it up to 250.
Was it carry basic?
Say again. Let's bring up this one recovering.
We don't have AC, right?
That's right, we're negative ATC. I'm on push button 2 just because I told them to go there, and it's just a common frequency for everybody so we can hear each other.
Okay. In this case, it's better we use the IE.
We're going to continue descending out of 10,000 for, what's it called, 3,000 feet. Gonna look for 250 knots. Just keep this descent in. So hook check is good. How's my hook, hot mic?
Yes, it's down.
Perfect.
Looking beautiful for. Doing my best here for the cameras. Hope somebody's watching.
Alright, Tree 1, you can go ahead and commence as soon as possible. That BRC was wrong, by the way.
I'm running it up to 300. I went a little over. Coming up to 350.
To go ahead and continue down to 2,000 feet, and we're going to commence right behind them. No point in waiting, because I know you're on fumes, so I want to get you on the deck as soon as possible.
I talk with Joshua, okay?
202. Getting on.
Copy. Well, I talked to Joshua, okay?
Board kissing off.
Alright, gonna push 300 now, breaking the deck, down to 800 feet AGL.
3, 4. What's the PRC again? Unknown.
T07 initial.
202, Hornet, ball.
Ah, a bolter.
202, Bolter.
I'll hold a little bit and then I'll piss off. 307, kiss off.
Choke is up.
201, Hornet Ball, 4.1.
Oh, I'm really low. Really, really low. Okay, pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. In the region of reverse command, and we need some heights. I'm gonna start the approach at about 500 feet.
Deck is green. PRC is 355.
Well, that's not right. Start our inbound turn. We haven't even gotten or established our speed yet.
Correction, it's about 360.
About like 5 degrees off from what I put in. We're also very low. It's a very slow jet we have because we're pretty minimal on the fuel.
To the left there. Ball deck.
There's 7 Hornet Ball 3.5.
Deck is green. You're a little low.
Yeah, I'm fixing it.
You're a little low. You're right there, stay there. Tiny lead to the right.
Start dragging it down. Start dragging it down. Just drive it in. Just drive it in. Drive it in. Drive it in. Alright.
3-wire. Ball deck.
Green deck.
Deck is green. Call the ball. You're good. Little bit power. A little bit to the right.
Bring it in. Grease it, grease it, grease it.
1 wire.
Look at us.
That's all, folks.
That is all she wrote. I miss it.
Another successful mission, I guess.
You'd be happy with that one, right?
Agreed. See you in the briefing room.
See you in Discord, baby. It's a skittle. Mm. That was heart-raising, but we were able to make it back with plenty of fuel to spare.
Damn! We had a lot of hiccups at the beginning, but
We pulled through.
say it went quite
Yeah.
well.
What was
Oh,
what was the lowest fuel save? Who had the lowest fuel save?
I landed with 2.8 on deck.
I landed with 4.0, probably.
You were nearly overweight.
Yep, I had to dump some fuel, that's why I lost you on the comments.
Ah, I see. It was kind of a rough
Otherwise-
commence too. I was very much burning it up there.
Yeah, true. And on the comments I was
coulda-
like, damn, I should check my weight. I'm probably heavy.
35,000 pounds.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh, you made it.
Where are the tables?
Yeah, it was a bit of a
closed?
rough landing. I felt that in the back. Davy didn't call the ball. Or at least I didn't hear him.
I didn't hear
Not
him
sure.
either.
Yeah.
Davy, you there? You're muted.
Hello.
If you can hear me.
Hello.
Well, Mr. Flight Lead, you have any comments?
I
Did we
mean,
do good?
pretty eventful mission.
demoting
As
us?
we saw, yeah, you're all horrible. I never want to fly with any of y'all again. Yeah. No, I think we're very
understandable.
with as much inexperience as I have with like being a flight lead. I think we all did pretty good. I think, given all the situations that were thrown our way, I think we adapted really well. I just think, I think just a little bit more. Listen, if I had to have like one thing, right, one thing we can always work on is just being a little bit better on our, I guess, situational awareness. I mean, I think we did it. We planned. We executed. I think there was just a little bit of confusion on, I think, the specific way we were gonna deploy our harms, but overall, what happened to Spade?
I don't know.
What did happen to Spade?
I don't
Davy couldn't
know.
launch
I
his
know.
arms. That's
Well, who got?
I make.
I know one of Spade got shot down,
Yeah.
and I think one of Victory got shot down.
But any comments from anybody else about today's flight? Open up the.
Yeah, I can launch ones my missiles in the PB mode. I use the 2 mode. Work against the SA3, I guess.
SA6.
SA6.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm locking the SA6 or the SA3.
Oh, were you
We had
using
both targets.
TOO?
Yeah.
Yo, orange.
Yeah, so we were using PB mode.
No, yes,
With a-
yeah, I try to use PB, but my gun doesn't launch. I try to use 2 mode.
Let me
Have you ever
think.
done a pre-briefed mode shot before?
I put the weapon designator. I put the code of the SA6.
Yeah.
But master ammo, but it does launch.
Just to
Did
make
you
sure, you weren't
set-
pulling the trigger, were you?
I pull the trigger.
That'll do it. You're supposed to pull
Bro,
the.
I did that at the start as well.
Yeah, it's
to
the
It's
push
like
the
that in
button,
all
but-
other
Yeah.
aircraft, but you gotta. There's a weapon release button
weapon release button, yes.
as opposed to.
It's the red
trigger.
button in my XC52.
Okay.
I use weapon release button, but I try to. I need to review the arm again. but the two modes work.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesse, you got anything to say?
Yeah, you have
How
any
I do
this
have
is
comments?
flying?
something to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I could have been a slightly more stable platform for you. I apologize for a couple of times there. I was like down, you know, head down, looking down, not paying attention.
Totally understandable. It's fine.
The
Uh,
only
Good
like
training.
I think we did well. I definitely think we need some more formation practice, but that's just gonna come with time.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we need specific formation practice because that's what we're basically practicing every mission.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what we do need to learn is how to correctly shoot harm in pre-brief mode because we've done that
Yes.
2 times now, and both times somebody couldn't shoot his arms somehow.
Yeah, and we've had that happen. It's happened to me last time where like something goofed up with trying to drop GPUs and all kinds of stuff. So it's definitely like I gotta practice and spend some time with the Hornet because I've been flying like everything else. Except that, and they've done so many updates and changes to the Hornet where,
Well, Torch, I thought you did really well as a flight lead, especially for someone who doesn't do it very often. I sent that out just to see if you guys wanted to, because I want to give everybody the opportunity to flight lead rather than just, you know, me or Marlon do it if we're there. I think you did really well at communicating your intentions. There's a couple of things that I would mention that I think could be improved upon. The big thing is just being a stable, smooth platform. As someone who was off your wing, it was at times, like say when we were going into a climb or something like that, difficult to stay with you.
Okay.
Because you would like abruptly level off, or you would abruptly go into a turn.
yeah, there are a couple of errors on mine.
Like,
yeah. Continue.
Yeah, generally think like vertically 5 degrees per second, forward or aft, and then 10 degrees per second roll max.
Right.
As flight lead, unless you're doing an emergency procedure or something like that.
Yeah, and also on accelerating and decelerating, just put it into 90% and 10%, so your wingman's got a little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
To catch up.
And yeah, and then something that I kind of want to make squadron wide, and Marlon, you know, give your input on this. Is when we climb, if we're climbing more than 500 feet, I think, well, I'd say if we're climbing more than 2,000 or 3,000 feet, it should be a mill power, or if you're flight lead, like 95% RPM. And then you just pull for airspeed. So say you're doing 350 knots, you go into mill and then you pull for the airspeed. It's the most efficient way to climb in the Hornet. It's how the military teaches it because of that. And will burn less fuel doing it.
Yeah.
And then descending, if you're descending more than, 1,000, 2,000 feet, it's all the way back to idle, and then you just, let the airplane do the thing, or do its work. It's pitch for airspeed, throttle, or power for altitude.
Yeah, pitch for airspeed, power for altitude on the backside of the power curve.
I agree with that point, Jesse. Yes, words. Where are they? I think we gotta do a document. Not a big one, not 15 pages of spreadsheets and stuff.
Can't promise that.
Stuff. Yeah, I know you can't. That's why I'm telling you. Gotta stop all your enthusiasm. I know, I'm a mood killer, but that's my job.
A massive buzzkill from that side of the.
Yeah, of course.
That's okay.
We gotta do a small document on little things like that, or squadron internal SOP on climbing.
Yeah, I agree.
Doing the countermeasures check and stuff. That's something we gotta look into as a leadership. Yeah.
And
that's probably next on our list
the...
after deliveries are done.
Well, and deliveries are almost done. I have everybody except for like 3 people done, and I need to do the CAG bird as well. So.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
But yeah, no, other than those
you
small things, I think it went
If
really
you
well,
haven't
so.
already done Jinx, I think you can leave him off for now.
Okay, I wasn't sure. He doesn't have a board number, so I haven't given him
Yes,
one.
I removed his board number because the chances of him coming back in the next few weeks, months is unlikely.
Got it.
All the others are semi-active, and I expect him to return in some capacity, so they're worth doing, I'd say.
Yeah.
But he's a little bit on a longer leave, I think. So yeah, you don't have to do him currently. Regarding the flight, are you done?
Yeah, that's all I have.
Big thanks to Torch. Good job.
Oh, thank
Great
you.
work.
Oh.
Appreciate your work. Love seeing more. I especially love being a wingman. Can get used to that. Pretty chill.
Yeah.
Just
not as
try
much
not to
overhead,
fly.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to talk to Dark Star.
Yeah,
you don't have to
it's
worry
nice
about
that-
stuff.
It's nice not having to think
right,
for once.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
Being a lead is a lot of thinking.
It's energy, dude.
It's hard. I know how mentally taxing that can be, and I appreciate you doing it, and you did it well.
Yeah.
So if you want to do it more, there's always a space.
Yes, I will say I am always down to lead. It's
I
probably
won't
my favorite
force
position.
anybody into leading because I know how
Right.
bad it can be. But if I see you are a good leader, I may nudge you into the direction.
God damn it.
Yes, you fucked up.
If I was just a little bit more shitty, I'd be like, oh, we won't
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have flown into Debbie or something.
Yeah. It's all good. Oh, I did have.
Great work.
Just a really super off-topic question. I know I kind of asked about it in member chat earlier, but I was gonna ask if anyone here knew anyone who's Europe-based, who's in aviation in any capacity. And the only reason I asked that's because, my family are apparently planning on moving to Italy, and just straight up out of the blue, job opportunity. They're taking it, and
that license transfer.
Yeah, it'd be a license transfer, which is gonna take a whole other thing.
I've heard that I've heard that the FAA license transfer to Europe is awful.
It is.
I have an international pilot in my family. He flies for Delta internationally, I think.
If you have an American license, you can.
I'll talk to him and ask.
Yeah, it's very easy to be U.S. based and to fly a U.S. registered airplane because your license allows you to fly anywhere around the world in a U.S. registered aircraft. The problem is if you try to then go and fly a European registered airplane, is where now you need
because then your
else,
license
right?
isn't valid anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
For example,
It's so weird.
if you go fly in Brazil, you can cause your with your FAA, you fly the whole road. Well, exatamente.
Sure. The other thing, I potentially have a opportunity with an airline called Avianca, down in Colombia, because I'm part Latin, and so I could actually get a dual citizenship and a passport to be able to do the training in Costa Rica. But I haven't talked with the reps yet, and my buddy who apparently knows them has been a big flake. So yeah, but that's the only reason I ask. I figure there's got to be someone on this server who has, we had someone. We had Maddie here for a while, who I know he has his British pilot's license, but I don't know since Brexit whether that's a different thing or not. He hasn't flown with us for a while.
You have a private list pilots. I remember.
Yeah, I know there's got to be someone else, at least one other person, who has some aviation experience in Europe.
I don't, unfortunately.
Kurt's from Navy, right? You don't have the pilot license, I don't know.
What?
Kurt is pilot, right? For the Navy. It's not the same. They're like I don't know, like what the legislation to say, but
Oh,
Kutch,
yeah.
Kutch, Kutch,
Catch? Who's catch?
Kutch.
Kutch?
Second. My pronounce is very bad. Sorry.
No worries. It's. Can you maybe type it into chat or something?
Yeah.
Yes. Wait a second.
Catch? Do we have? I'm.
Dutch or catch?
Kutch, Yetley, Kutch, Kutch.
Ah,
See?
Oh, Kurt. Kurt, yeah.
Kurt!
Yeah.
It's
Well, okay, well,
fine.
Kurt, no, he's an American-based pilot. He's a student pilot right now who's getting his license right now in the States.
But
Is
he's
Kurt
But he
only a
does-
student pilot?
Who else is a pilot?
Is Kurt only a student pilot?
Yeah, he's getting his private pilot's license right now.
Ah.
He and I've been talking actually. The next time he's out here on the West Coast, we're gonna try and hit up one of these days.
That would be sweet. What part of the West Coast are you on?
Los Angeles.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh,
My girlfriend asked me if I would ever move to Los
Rough-
Angeles. I was like,
Rough
absolutely
now.
not.
It's
Rough
warm
Los Angeles.
and everything's brown because all the trees and shrubbery are basically dead like 300 days out of the year, and there's fires and there's traffic. But
Yeah.
Oh boy. That you're a bad
See, I can't imagine how
advertiser
much the
for that?
check rides are out there. They're $1,000 out here. And we
my
don't even have
last
that
one
big
I
of a
think
pilot
was
community.
it was $800.